The news that mainly drew your attention on armyrecognition.com are these. Rheinmetall has achieved another sales success in the United Kingdom. The British have ordered 4 more Mission Master UGVs under the second phase, Spiral 2, of their robotic platoon vehicle program. Rheinmetall had already succeeded in placing its robotic vehicle in the Spiral 1 sub-project of this program, which tests how unmanned vehicles can boost the firepower and capabilities of dismounted combat troops at platoon level. Having already procured 4 Mission Masters with cargo modules in the spring of 2020, the British military will now receive 4 more Mission Masters equipped this time with a fire support module to explore potential future capabilities. The contract was awarded at the end of February. Delivery of the UGVs will take place between May and August 2021. The order, which will be handled by Rheinmetall Canada, also encompasses training and support activities as well as spare parts. The Czech Army is conducting field tests with the 3 selected infantry fighting vehicles candidates to replace the old BVP-2, a Soviet-made BMP-2 manufactured under license in the Czech Republic. During 6 weeks, Czech soldiers of the 2nd Mechanized Battalion will test the vehicles. In December 2018, the Czech Defense Ministry announced that 4 candidates were shortlisted for the contract, but in October 2019, the ministry stated that only 3 companies submitted adequate bids. General Dynamics European Land Systems with its ASCOD, BAE Systems with its CV-90, and Rheinmetall with its KF-41 Lynx. The Czech Republic plans to acquire 210 new IFVs. This contract will amount to $2.2 billion. BAE Systems Land and Armaments has been awarded a $15.7 million modification to contract for spare parts necessary for the initial training and filming of the Armored Multipurpose Vehicles, AMPV in short. The MPV will replace the old M113s, which are still in service in a variety of support roles in Armored Brigade combat teams of the US Army. The MPV will be delivered in 5 configurations: Armored Personnel Carrier, Medical Evacuation, Medical Treatment, Mortar Carrier, and Mission Command. BAE Systems has also developed an engineering vehicle.
The news that mainly drew your attention on NavyRecognition.com are these. The US Navy's aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan and its strike group departed from the US naval base of Yokosuka to support security and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Ronald Reagan successfully completed sea trials in preparation for deployment on 13th of May. The Ronald Reagan strike group also includes the Thales Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Halsey and the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser USS Shiloh. The USS Ronald Reagan is a Nimitz-class, nuclear-powered aircraft carrier in service with the United States Navy. More than a month ago, US Navy sends USS Dwight D. Eisenhower carrier strike group to the South China Sea. The French company Thales delivered the first digital Seafire radar for integration of the French Navy's first defense and intervention frigate, FDI, in Lorient. The Seafire is the latest generation solid-state modular multifunction radar with a 4-panel AESA-1 antenna, simultaneously performing long-range air and surface surveillance, as well as fire control to protect the French frigates from all types of threats in complex environments. Launched in 2014, the first of the 5 Seafire AESA digital radars for French Navy's future Frigate de Défense et d'Intervention FDI arrived at the Lorient shipyard on April 27, 2021 for integration on the first vessel. The FDI, Intervention and Defense Frigates, or Frigate de Défense et d'Intervention, is a future class of frigate on order for the French Navy, and its armament fits will include Aster-30 air defense missiles, a 76mm gun, MLU-90 torpedoes, and MM-40 exocet anti-ship missiles, and possibly MDCN naval cruise missiles. The Royal Australian Navy ship HMAS Ballarat has joined the international effort to enforce United Nations Security Council sanction or North Korea. HMAS Ballarat is an Anzac class frigate of the Royal Australian Navy. The frigate was laid down in 2000 and commissioned into the Royal Australian Navy in mid-2004. The ships are 109 meters long at the waterline and 180 meters long overall, with a beam of 14 meters and a full load draft of 4 meters. Each frigate has a 3,600-ton full load displacement. The standard ship's company of an Anzac consists of 22 officers and 141 sailors.
The news that mainly drew your attention on airrecognition.com are these.
Florence Parly, French Minister of Defense, Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer, German Minister of Defense, and Margarita Robles, Spanish Minister of Defense, announced on the 17th of May the finalization of discussions on the content of the next phase of the Future Combat Air System, the FCAS. The first flight of a demonstrator of the new generation combat aircraft is due to take place in 2027. The Next Generation Weapon System Future Combat Air System program directly contributes to the strengthening of sovereignty and the security of Europe. Discussions conducted by the three countries over the past few months have resulted in a balanced agreement between the different partners for the next stage of the demonstration phase of the program. The corresponding state arrangements are now ready to follow national administrative processes for formal validation. The components of the future combat air system will be remote carrier vehicles, swarming drones, as well as a sixth-generation jet fighter that, by around 2035-2040, will replace the current French Rafales, German Typhoons, and Spanish EF-18 Hornets. The entry into service is planned around 2040. In a historic moment, the front fuselage of the first Boeing-Saab T-7A Red Hawk advanced trainer for the US Air Force was joined perfectly with its aft section in less than 30 minutes, a testament to the digital heritage of the US Air Force first E-series aircraft and witness to the benefits of model-based engineering and 3D design. The aft fuselage was designed and built by Saab in Linköping, Sweden, under a joint development agreement with Boeing. After making the journey of more than 4,500 miles or 7,200 kilometers to St. Louis, the aft section was lined up perfectly to the forward fuselage by Boeing aircraft mechanics. In January 2021, the first group of Brazilian pilots from the 1st Air Defense Group, also known as the Jaguar Squadron, began the operational training on the Gripen fighter at Wing F7 of the Swedish Air Force base in Satinas. The Brazilian Air Force offered an extensive English language course to the selected pilots before the training in Sweden. In Sweden, the first group of pilots underwent a series of exercises that included learning how to deal with the lack of oxygen, water survival training, as well as an intense training in the 9G centrifuge of the Kinetics Philological Flight Center located in Malmslätt, Linköping. Only after having passed this stage did the pilots start their first theoretical classes with the Gripen CD at Wing F7, where simulator training, familiarization flights in the rear nacelle and solo flights took place. Collaboration, the hallmark of the Gripen program, also stood out with the integration of the two air forces.